Good morning, everybody, and happy Easter if you celebrate. This is BMC Collectibles. My name is Alex. Today, we have one case of 2023 Leaf Metal Pop Century. This is some of the good stuff. While we get started, please like and subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram at bmc.collectibles and save us as a seller on eBay. Also need to mention that there is no purchase necessary for the link down in the description. Jedi Anakin. This is only our second break of this. And this is my first break doing it myself. So, to be completely honest, I don't really know what is super common in this or not. My understanding is this is a quite expensive product. So, that is why we haven't run it as much. But today is my last day breaking until Beef comes back, or which he comes back today. So, yeah, these cards are everywhere, apparently. Okay, here's what I want to do. This is why we keep fillers around, just in case. Starting off with Tiana Taylor, 2 of 12. 101 printing plate for Jenna Dewan. That is a cyan printing plate. Hal Linden, perfectly cast auto, 2 of 6. Lil Baby, Sugar Ray, or Fat Domino. All right, let's see what we can do. Is the audio okay for everybody else? Final card of this box, Josh Brolin, 7 of 8. Nice hit. The plate was Jenna Dewan, D-E-W-A-N. Dewan? I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure, Kurt. Okay, that top card is a little crazy. Okay, guys. Box number 2. I'm going to try and take a bit more of my time with this because we don't get to do this often, but Ariana Grande, Ticket to the Show. I believe these are these all 1 of 1s? I'm not super sure. But an Ariana Grande ticket stub is pretty cool. Knockouts for Jenna Dewan again. That is 3 of 3. Anthony Michael Hall, 1 of 1. And closing out that box, we have Offset, 1 of 1 on the Offset. Don't get too used to it. Don't get too used to it. I really don't want to spoil anything for you guys, so sorry if it takes me a bit longer to get these out. All right, up next, Kendall Jenner, cut signature. Whoa. Whoa. That's got to be crazy. Surely, right? There can't be many of those around. James Marsters, 10 of 20. Brandy Roderick, 6 of 10. And Ewan McGregor, 4 of 5. Zach Galifianakis, star-studded swatches. That is 6 of 15. Catherine Bach, 4 of 5. Giancarlo Esposito, perfectly cast. This is an amazing card. 9 of 12. Who doesn't love Giancarlo? And Anthony Michael Hall and Judd Nelson. You said something about the Breakfast Club. What about a little Breakfast Club duo? This is going to be our first multi-signer going to random.org. Let's see. Kendall Jenner again on a cut auto. Not sure about that. Noah Hathaway, 5 of 10. Rob Riggle, 2 of 10. And Chevy Chase, 4 of 7. Cut auto for John Lithgow. Very nice. Martin Sheen, 3 of 5. Joe Mignoso, 3 of 7. And Simu Liu, 15 of 20. Oh boy. I see why they started putting these in little packs instead of just in the box. Because these things are everywhere. All right. Star-studded swatches for Elvis Presley. That is 26 of 40. We have a dual auto, Olivia Diabo and Miriam Diabo. Sisters, I presume. That is another multi-signer going to random.org. Eric Estrada, 18 of 25. And Jake Paul, Pro Set Wraps, 12 of 20 before the face tattoos and the kind of fake boxing. Ticket to the show for Luke Bryan at Gillette Stadium. That's kind of cool. Vicki Lawrence, 5 of 12. John Barrowman, 6 of 8. And Pro Set Wraps for Kodak Black, 5 of 7. Lots of doubles up in this case, and that's kind of making me a little sad, gonna be honest. Collation for this is not great. 19 out of 20 for another Zach Galifianakis patch. Sarah Palin, 8 of 10. Aaron Murphy, 13 of 20. And Kristen Bell, 3 of 6 on the knockouts. This is box number 10. Okay. Chris Jericho, cut signatures. Is this for him as a wrestler or musician? I feel like that's kind of important. Tara Reid, 7 of 10. Knockouts for Denise Richards, 2 of 12. Nice hit. And closing out that box, G Herbo, 5 of 5. On to box number 11. cut signature for Perez Hilton. Whoa, this is a... I completely forgot this was a thing at a moment in time. Honey Boo Boo. That just like brought back so many things. Marla Gibbs, 8 out of 25. And Kit Harington, Mr. Snow, 7 out of 10. And on to the final box of the break. If I have not hit for you, hopefully now is the time. If you are a big fan of Leaf Pop Century, 2025 is coming out and we are going to have tons of it. So, if you are a big fan of Pop Century products, the new stuff is coming out this week. I believe we actually started in a couple of days. And yeah, hopefully I'm looking forward to seeing some of you guys there. It won't be me breaking it, most likely. It'll be Beef because he'll be back from vacation, but I'll still be in the background. You know what, let's do it. I saw the name on this and it's kind of crazy. What about the President of the United States, Donald Trump Jr., on a cut signature? That's kind of crazy. Nice. RJ Mitt, 3 of 4. Walt Jr. Paul Johansson, or Johansson, 9 of 12. And closing out the case, Mike Love, 3 of 5. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for joining. I am going to do a quick hit recap. If you do not want to stick around for the hit recap, I don't blame you. I don't stick around for them myself. Yeah. 2025 is coming out. I hope to see you all in those breaks. We're going to have a ton, like I said. This is going to be all the breaks for me for a while, most likely. All right, started with the hit recap. Tiana Taylor, Jenna Dewan, Hale Linden, Josh Brolin, Ariana Grande, Jenna Dewan, Anthony Michael Hall, Offset, Kendall Jenner, James Marsters, Brandy Roderick, whoopsies, Ewan McGregor, Zach Galifianakis, Catherine Bach, Giancarlo Esposito, and Kendall Jenner again. Noah Hathaway, Rob Riggle, Chevy Chase, John Lithgow, Martin Sheen, Joe Minoso, Simu Liu, Elvis Presley, Eric Estrada, Jake Paul, Luke Bryan, Vicki Lawrence, John Barrowman, and Kodak Black. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, it was Trump's son. Listen, I don't pay close enough attention. Zach Galifianakis, Sarah Palin, Aaron Murphy, Kristen Bell, Chris Richard, Tara Reid, Denise Richards, G. Herbo, Perez Hilton, Honey Boo Boo, Marla Gibbs, Kit Harington, Donald Trump Jr., his son, RJ Mitt, Paul Johansson, and Mike Love. And for our multi-signers, Anthony Michael Hall and Judd Nelson, and Olivia Diabo and Miriam Diabo. If you have either of these people, or any of these people, or just want to stick around for the randoms, give me a minute to go ahead and get these set up, and I will be right back. Alright guys, the way this is going to work is I'm going to roll a pair of die. The number has to be 3 or higher to be valid. We are then going to randomize each list that amount of times, and the name that comes out on top is going to win the card. Let's see how many times we are rolling. We are going to be going 7 times on each list, starting off with Anthony Michael Hall and Judd Nelson. 6, that's 6 times. We are going 7. One more time, good luck. Judd Nelson taking home the first duel. And for Olivia Diabo and Miriam Diabo, we are going to go 7 times. That is 6. 5 plus 2 is still 7. One more time, good luck. Olivia Diabo. All right, guys, thank you all so much for joining and spending these last few weeks with me. Yeah, I don't think I'll be breaking again for a while, but I will always be around if you want to say what's up or whatever. Yeah, thank you all so much for joining. I'll be in the background for tomorrow's breaks, and hope to see some of you guys there. Thank you.